September is Heritage Month, and what better way to cap it off than a festival celebrating the diverse cultural heritage of South Africa. The inaugural Tembisa Tribal Festival features performances from Pleasure Tsa Manyalo, King Monada, Khuzani Mpungose, and Benny Mayengani, among others. For more, I'm joined by event organizer Brian Ndhlovu, as well as Tshidi Molefe, who is Executive Director of Boss Ladies Holdings. A pleasure to have you both on. Brian, I'll start with you. Can you tell us a bit more about this inspiration behind organizing the Tembisa Tribal Festival and what attendees can expect from this cultural celebration?
Yeah, thank you. Maybe let me start by saying that I represent an organization of people with disabilities, and the concept really came from Tshidi, who came to us and say, can we pull this thing together? We've been doing other things together. We've been consulting as well in terms of providing support to management. So the concept really comes from Tshidi, who said, you know what, can we use this day to reflect on our history, look at where we come from as people. So we said, look, we're game. So that's where we really came in, but we work together.
Tshidi, let's get you into the conversation. I mean, as the Executive Director of Boss Ladies, how did your organization become involved in this festival, and what role do you play in ensuring its success as well?
Good afternoon to you, and good afternoon to the viewers. Thank you for having us this afternoon. What inspired this concept is that as Boss Ladies, we have observed that in our township there's been a number of events that has been happening, and most of them were focusing on the youth, which are beautiful concepts, women, events, and the arts and culture space is something that is in the background. So we decided that let us celebrate this Heritage Day of 2023 by having an inaugural Tembisa Arts and Culture Festival, which took place today, the 23rd of September, and we had the same event again yesterday, where we hosted the business people around in Tembisa. So it's just a concept of saying, yes, my apologies, I'm listening.
Go ahead, Tshidi, sorry.
It's just a concept of saying, let us remember who we are. Let us remember that we are South Africans. Let us celebrate our heritage in a peaceful manner.
So, Tshidi, like you say, the festival aims to showcase this rich heritage and also the culture of various tribes in South Africa. Could you highlight some of the unique aspects of these cultures that attendees will have an opportunity to experience during the festival?
It's been a beautiful day. We have hosted an ethnic group as far as Gwandebele. It's a group of women and males that came in through today to celebrate this event. And the objective of this festival that we had today is just to empower the communities that we live in, and just to say that as the township people, let us embrace the township economy and give back to the communities that are surrounding us. Hence why we this year we focused on T-shirt, which is the Tembisa Self-Help Association of People Living with Disability. So the main reason for this year was to give back to that community.
Brian, we've heard from Tshidi and efforts to give back to the community. So let's speak more about the festival, Brian. It features a lineup of talented artists, including Pleasure Tsa Manyalo, King Monada, Khuzani Mpungose, as well as Benny Mayengani. What can attendees look forward to in terms of this musical experience or musical performances and entertainment there?
Yeah, look, this is the first of its kind in Tembisa. Not that other people are not honoring our heritage, but we're saying what has been put as a platform going forward is that we want to grow it. We're going to explore many other areas where we can package into the heritage space to advance our community. It's not just about celebrations, but it's also about looking at opportunities in that space of heritage. So sports also fits into that space. Arts and so us as an institution or an organization of people with disabilities, we're doing quite a lot of other things in the aerobics. We're building our sports. We are looking at arts and people performing space. So there's a lot that we're going to integrate into this festival going into the future. So it was this just putting the foundation. We didn't really expect something very big, but we have to say this is a launching pad, and that's where we are.
So, Tshidi, festivals often have a broader mission beyond entertainment, like you said. What social and cultural significance does the Tembisa Tribal Festival hold, particularly in promoting unity and understanding among different tribes and communities?
I will start by saying that there's a feud that happened in Tembisa, which involved the people living in the hostel dwellings, and that affected the communities around the hostel dwellings in Tembisa. One is to say, let us bring peace in our townships by celebrating who we are as Africans. Two is to say that it is time to stand up and build our own communities. It is time to implement what the TIDA document is talking about by saying that let us implement what is in the document. And how do we implement that? We implement by saying, let us bring back the township economy. We're not forgetting the skills development. Whatever that we do, our communities has to benefit in terms of building our own economy in townships. That is why everything that we're doing as boss ladies, we are ensuring that our communities benefit from that. This year, we have focused on T-shirt. Next year, already we have a plan in hand where we're saying the youth of our townships are going to benefit. So all the events that we are hosting, they're not all about having money into our pockets. They're about empowering and sharing whatever that we receive with our communities in and around our townships.
So, Tshidi, for those who want to make their way to the festival or also take part in the festivities, how do they get their hands on tickets?
Tickets are available online, and it is Pick and Pay, your ShopRite. So you make your payment online and take the proof of payment at the gate, and you will be able to gain access.
Let me thank you both for your time. That's Tshidi, Molefe, as well as Ndhlovu, giving us more information about the Tembisa Tribal Festival.